You went from a Hyundai i20 to a 720S.
Yeah, it can be very quick. From basically nothing, you can go to big numbers like this. I was complete beginner. I didn't know, I would say, absolutely anything. I need a change. I need to improve myself. I need to go a step further. Just gonna work, even if it's whatever, construction, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna invest in the ads until it works. 2K days, 3K days, 4K days, then I hit my first 100K a month.
I feel you're not satisfied, you know?
No, for sure no. Right now my goal is to hit 100K a day. My main goal for 2026 is to move to the Palm.
Next year, I'll come to your villa and we'll chop up some.
Let's do it.
Guys, before we continue with the interview, let me ask you one thing. What is stopping you from being the next person sitting here? Maybe pulling up in this interview in your own McLaren, telling your own story, how e-com has changed your own life. Because the real power with e-com isn't just making money online. It's the ability to disconnect your income from your hours. To build something once and let it work for you every single day. Even when you're sleeping, traveling, doing whatever you want. Most people think having success comes from being born lucky or having connection. But the people I interview, including the one in today's video, all started the same way. No special skills, no big budgets, no shortcuts. Just the decision to build something that gives them freedom. And e-com gives you that freedom faster than anything else. So if you want to step into that world, I have a free video that shows you exactly step by step how to make your first 100K in the next 90 days. Same system that allowed the guy in this interview to get a brand new McLaren. Scan the QR code right here or click the link down below. I'll see you inside. Now, back to the interview. Welcome to the Millionaire Commerce channel. This interview is gonna be very special. I'm sitting here with my client Matthias from Czech. Matthias, how are you, bro?
How are you doing?
How is life lately? You are here in Dubai. You just came pulling up in the McLaren. You're 22 years old. It's fucking crazy, man. Like, what's going on?
You know, life is perfect. We've been working, everything is doing well. So excited for the Q4, excited for Black Friday, and especially excited for the next year. I need to push much harder.
Yeah, but look, it's a journey, you know? And talking about the journey, when did you start e-com?
1.5 years ago. I was complete beginner. I didn't know, let's say, absolutely anything. Let's say in the past I was selling sneakers, but that was it. That was my experience. So
you knew nothing really before you joined the program?
Basically nothing.
Crazy. What was your thought process? How did you came about even joining in the first place? How did you find the program?
I was already living in Dubai, as I told you before. I had quite high expenses and I really wanted to switch from crypto to e-com. But I knew that if I need to make it work, I knew that I need to find someone that can really help me. I wasn't as a big fan of like typical courses where someone just sends you the videos, because each of us is different, you know? I start with a different budget than the other person. I have different goal than the other person. So I really like that in your program, people always have their own coach that looks at their situation, makes a plan for their situation, and then works step by step. And if I don't know something, I can just ask instead of just Googling and wasting hours on the internet.
Yeah. But what we do, nothing is cookie cutter. It's like more tailor-made, you know, because everyone's situation is different. And what inspires me also is with you were already in Dubai, but what you just mentioned, I had high expenses. So there was some pressure for you to perform, right? So how did you step into the program, you know?
So I think it was during the summer. I just came back to my country to visit my family, and I just felt like I need a change. I need to improve myself. I need to go a step further. So I started watching our videos. I started looking into e-com, and I felt like it's a very consistent business.
Yeah.
And you learn a lot of things, and that's the most important for me. It's not only to make money quickly, but it's the long term. You know, I don't want to just make money 1 year and then don't know what's gonna happen after.
Yeah. Well, what happened with you in that you made the decision to go from crypto to e-com?
Was mainly the consistency. I feel like e-commerce is a much better business for me. I come from the Czech Republic. I come from a city of 3,000 people, and there it's kind of easy to stand out. You know, you make your first 5,000 euros a month, and you already are kind of bowling.
Yeah.
But this is not what I want, you know. I've never seen a supercar in the city where I used to live.
Wow.
There is absolutely no people like teaching ecom in the Czech Republic, so people don't do it. I don't know why. People are more into trading, more into crypto.
But do you see guys in Czech that are doing e-com, like running proper stores, you know? Is that a thing?
Not that much, to be honest. I see some guys, but to be completely honest, I don't know anyone that makes better numbers than me. And I think I'm receiving some messages from people that already follow me, and so far I've yet to see some people with better numbers.
Yeah, crazy. What about selling in Czech with your store?
Yeah, I've never done it before, but
Okay.
I actually spoke to multiple people, and I already did some research in the Czech market, and there is some opportunity. Also, just because of the translation issues, and people don't know how to speak Czech properly, so I think is a next step for me as well.
So when you came in the program, right? Yeah, tell me how that went for you. Like, walk me through like the first months, you know, and how it went, and when you started like catching up.
So basically, when I started, everything was like doing good. I was learning new stuff every single week. I was working hard, but I was still just the beginner. I was still the guy that absolutely has no experience. But even though I managed to hit my first 1,000 euros a day within the first month, I was in the German market, which comes with some paper issues.
Yeah.
So immediately after, let's say, a week or a few weeks of running my store, it got blocked. So I needed to start all over again. I started seeing some momentum, everything started going out. Suddenly 2K days, 3K days, 4K days. Then I hit my first 100K a month, you know, and
Wow. How was that for you when you're in this moment that it starts catching up? Because for me, when I look back, that was one of the most special, you know, when I hit my first 1K day, because I was grinding for it for months, you know, because I was like you. I was like, I don't want or trust any like normal course where they send you videos. I didn't invest in that. So I was more skeptical, but later, thank God, I did invest in myself, and I, because of that, went to 1K a day. But when I was there, bro, I was like, wow, because for me, it was the feeling that I know I will never ever work a normal job again, you know. It was the real confirmation to do those numbers.
yeah, for sure, the feeling was amazing, you know. I was always just refreshing the dashboard to look for the next sales.
Notifications on.
Yeah, also the sound, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be very quick. Some people already give up after their first month of trying, but what I can say that from 1 week to another, from basically nothing, you can go to big numbers like this. You just need to keep going, you know. And at one time I was struggling, was not working as much for me, and at one point I was even thinking to go to work for a job in Switzerland. But luckily everything picked up. But I'm not the guy that's worried about working in a job. If it's necessary, if I need to make the money, I knew that it's gonna work. I didn't know when, and
but that's the mindset, honestly speaking, because there are also people that feel too good to, let's say, for a short period, work a job just to support their business. I feel if your ego is too big to do that, then you don't deserve it in the first place. When I found ecom, the first thing I did was I took a job. Because I knew to grow my business, I have to have more money to test ads and what.
Yeah, for sure, you need some money. But as I said, I've never worked a job in my life. It's not that I'm scared to work. It's just that in my country the salary is not as high. So it was much easier for me to make the same money or even more just by selling sneakers than to work in a normal job. But as I said, I was planning to go to the Switzerland. I knew that I'm just gonna work, even if it's whatever, construction, whatever. And I'm just gonna invest in the ads until it works. Even if I have to stay there for months or a year, whatever. I'm gonna make it.
Whatever is needed.
Yeah.
I like that. That's the no plan B mentality, right? So walk me through. Okay, you hit your 1K, 2K, 3K days. So can you share what you were doing at this moment, like what niche you were in and whatnot?
Yeah, so I was basically doing general fashion, mainly women's. I was just testing new products, testing new markets, testing new creatives, figuring out different scaling strategies. And you need to test, it's not like when it's not picking up in the beginning that you're just blowing money. No, you're learning, you're getting data from Facebook, you're getting data from Shopify, and then eventually it's gonna work.
Yeah. So when, because this was, you start the program, how long did it take you to go to, let's say, these 5K days?
Maybe 4 months.
Okay. And then from there, what happened afterwards?
Yeah, after all, I was just focusing, was very consistent, That's what I liked about ecom.
Yeah.
Was very consistent. Every single month I was bringing in good profits. And then I managed to scale to 10K days. Sometimes I managed to hit to 20K. Then I hit 30K. And that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, everything is good. Trying out new stores. And my goal for the next year is to start a proper brand, like you have Icon.
Yeah.
Something that I can share online, something to stand behind.
Because right now it's mostly general fashion, right? So what about your, let's say your team, or what did you, because the beauty about e-com and building a business is that you're actually building something. So maybe, because it's interesting for people to know who come from zero or are in the same position, what were the first hires maybe you made, or the first additions to be able to do like 20, 30K days?
Yeah, so first of all, you need to hire customer service. That's always the first thing. Then you add some guys taking care of your product listing, taking care of your media buying. And right now I have a team of 4 people.
Nice.
And yeah, everything is doing good. In the beginning, for sure, you need to learn everything by yourself. Otherwise, you cannot teach it to other people. But that's the beauty of the business.
How was the coaching for you?
Amazing. Amazing. There's not much to say. It was exactly as I was planning. Everything that I was expecting from the coaching, as I was saying, weekly calls with my coaches. I think I even had like unlimited calls. So whenever I needed something, I just texted my coach. He helped me.
How was it for you to have like a person next to you you can always reach out, because of course we in the e-com business, so sometimes obstacles can come, but you have someone to reach out. How was that for you?
Is the most important, because in e-com there's not just one like direct problem, there's always different situations. So you need to have someone that has the experience, that can tell you do this, and then you learn yourself, from these problems that you have. So yeah, it was very helpful. Also the network that I managed to get from the program.
Yeah, but can you talk a bit about the network? Because when we were just talking outside next to the car, you mentioned that your partner, for example, you found it through the program, right?
Yeah. So basically the first person I met in the program was my partner, Gonzalo. I'm living with him right now in the apartment in JBR. He's gonna buy a supercar as well soon. So it's good.
He will come also.
Yeah, he's gonna come very soon. So it's good. I like to live with someone that pushes me, because I cannot just sleep late, and the other guy is working. You cannot do it. So I like to have this environment where we are pushing each other. And also about the network, I think was one of the most valuable things about the program, because I met so many people. All the guys that I know here in Dubai, e-com guys, I met them through Millionaire Commerce. And
yeah, because how easy is it to network when you are in a community like this, when you're surrounded by guys that doing 6 figures, 7 figures,
Yeah, very easy. Everyone is very open to reply. Everyone is open to help you, and you share advice to each other. Always here in Dubai, I go to dinners with some other guys. We always share value. Something is working for me, something is working for him. We exchange, and then that's how we are growing in it.
And I think this is one of the best things about e-com as a whole. For me, I just love it, It's e-com guys are so easy. Okay, connect, share value. You just go here in Dubai somewhere for dinner or wherever it is, and you just talk about what you're doing, talk about life. I think that's because I think you can relate with this as well. Let's say in your small town in Czech, it would be very difficult to find people who you can commune with on the same level, right?
Impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was the main reason why I moved to Dubai. You know, I knew that if I have to improve as a person, I need to move to a better environment, more competitive environment like Dubai. I wasn't feeling as a big boss here in Dubai when I moved here for sure, but
Yeah.
that's not what it is about. You know, it's I just need to
That's the
improve.
best thing you did, because you want to step in shoes that are too big for you to grow into
Yeah.
them, you know. And when I came to Dubai, I was doing 80K a month with my ecom business with Icon. Can you imagine? You know, that's now I did 1 million in a day this weekend. You know, so I came here. I was like a baby, bro. Like I didn't know shit, and I was like, wow, like a big city, and but that's what sometimes you need to do: change your environment in order for you to change your mind, change your vision, start to think bigger, change the network, right?
Yeah.
After this first Dubai trip, I came back to Amsterdam, and I was ready for everything. You know, I was ready to run through a wall to make even bigger success, because I met people here in Dubai from the Netherlands, so from my own country, but they were crushing it with dropshipping, you know. And I never met them in my own country.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And he said, yeah, you can also set up your business here in Dubai, pay basically zero tax legally. And then for me, it was the game over.
Yeah, and even though, what's the worst case? If you move to a new place, in the worst case, if the things don't go wrong, you can just come back and then work again. And that was my mentality, you know. I was last time, like a last minute decision to move to Dubai. To be honest, I decided from day to day. I just met one of my friends, and he said, I'm planning to move to Dubai, and within 2 days we decided to move. I just registered my company. I paid the year of apartment, and
How much were you making then?
I was making maybe 5 to 10K a month, sometimes even more. But as I said, was very inconsistent with the crypto. So sometimes you make a lot of money, then the next month you're on zero or you lose.
You basically bet on yourself, right? So tell me, right now, what is your vision? You know, because you've done good, but I feel you're not satisfied. You know.
No, for sure, no, for sure, no. Right now, my goal is to hit 100K a day. If we're speaking about the numbers, and if we're speaking about like the material things, my main goal for 2026 is to move to the Palm, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Every single time I move to a new place in Dubai, it's just been upgrade.
Yeah.
Right now, we're living in a very nice apartment for 10K a month, 55th floor, beautiful view of the Palm, the JBR, the blue waters and everything.
Yeah.
But now I came here, I know there's levels.
Yeah, that's why you had to come today, man, just to enlarge the vision. Talk a bit about the whip, man, the car. I want to know, how did it all come about? It's, of course, crazy. I think this is your first car like this ever, right?
For sure, yeah, it's basically my second car. Maybe I can show you the car that I bought, the first one.
What was it?
It was a Hyundai i20.
You went from a Hyundai i20 to a 720S.
Yeah, the car cost me 2,000 euros when I was 18.
Fuck. Fuck, man.
Yeah, but
you have to show me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I have the picture right here. But when I moved to Dubai, I told to myself that I'm not gonna buy a car unless it's my dream car. And the 720S was my dream car, so I was just working hard to make it work, to get it, and now is the time. So
yeah, that makes the story even crazier, you know. Really.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I can share the picture to you after that.
Yeah. We'll do it after. We'll show you guys in the vlog. You know, the picture of the first car. Crazy, man. So this McLaren, all of us, you had it as a target, or how did it come about? I heard you say that you were on a trip and then you saw a McLaren or something.
Yeah. 3 years ago, I was on a trip to Bali, and then we had a layover in Qatar, in Doha. And I saw this beautiful 720S at the airport, and I just knew I need to have this car. I knew that I'm gonna have it. I just didn't know when. So I remember posting a story. I'm gonna buy this car by 2030. I swear. I still have the story with me. And Now we're 5 years ahead.
Wow.
Everything went.
I get goosebumps from that, you know, because I love when people, they bet on themselves and when you have self-belief, you are able to speak things into existence. And the ones who haven't or have not, they will not do that. They will be too scared they will not put a date to it.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I'm also saying I'm gonna move to the Palm next year, because it's gonna happen. I'm gonna push, and I like to set myself like a materialistic target.
Yeah.
Because then it pushes me. It tells me a reason why I'm working, hard. And McLaren was one of the main reasons, and I did everything to have the car.
So what we'll do, I think this is nice, because I know it's gonna happen. Next year, I'll come to your villa. We'll chop up some.
Let's do it.
Yeah. It will be sick. Yeah, man. That's. I love this, man. Proper goal setting. Yeah, sick, bro. Really, you did so good. So, lastly, I know we spoke about this, but I want to also have it here for the interview. Is your parents, for example? You know, what are they? What's their reaction? You doing $500,000 in a month, or you show them, of course, you pick up a McLaren. Bro, you're 22 and you have suicide doors. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, so my parents are very proud. They are very happy. I'm excited to take my dad for a drive in this car, because he's never driven these kind of cars. So I think it can be special. I'm planning to take the car to my country, or take my parents here to Dubai, because they need to see it.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, one thing before I end it off, I think this is important. Can you give some advice that helped you, or a lesson that maybe allowed you to go from maybe beginner or struggling, or maybe something you did with your e-com business, or as a whole, you know? Maybe you want to share why people need to start with e-com, like if you can give some advice that would maybe have helped you in the past, or in general, what would you say so?
Yeah, I think that people should look more into the long term, not just how to make quick money. And I think with e-commerce, you're learning some very important things, like how to build stores, how to run ads, how to lead a team of people, how to find products. And all of these things are very important, I think, as a whole, if you're an entrepreneur. And one more thing that I think was very helpful for me is just to find a thing that you like, that is working for you, and keep going at it. Just I feel like these days people are a lot distracted. That let's say you're working on e-commerce, it's not picking up yet, and then suddenly you see a friend that made some money with crypto, and you just quit your 3-month progress just because your friend made some good money in a different business. And I think that's the problem. I think usually people that make some good money do one thing, and that they do it properly.
Yeah, wow. Nothing to add to that, man.
Thank you.
So guys, you've seen the interview here with Matthias. Man, really amazing story. And of course, you heard it. More to come. So spoke it into existence. 2.0 is coming. We'll see. So if you want to see that, you know what you have to do. Of course, subscribe. More importantly, if instead of seeing people like Matthias win, and you think, I want to win myself, make sure you jump on the ride, because e-com, as well, is going faster than ever now with AI as well.
Yeah.
It's the time right now, guys, really. So subscribe to the channel, make sure you lock in. See you in the next one.